What's at stake is the definition of U.S. citizenship and also what it means to be an American. So, American citizens, how do you prove that you are a U.S. citizen? You use your birth certificate. If the Supreme Court grants the government this relief, if they narrow this injunction, then in half the country, the question of who is a citizen will once again be determined by the states. And, the last time that happened, that was the precursor to the Civil War. There's absolutely no plan by the federal government of how you would implement that or how you would prevent mistakes, discrimination. So really what's at stake is how we all define ourselves and to be a citizen and how we prove we're citizens. If you split the country in two and you have a child born in South Carolina not be a citizen, but a child born in North Carolina be a citizen, that's going to be a catastrophe. Can you imagine a delivering mother having to also prove her immigration status or citizenship status in the delivery room? I think people are also underestimating like the maternal health outcomes. What they're essentially trying to do is find a backdoor mechanism to implement an order that multiple courts have found to be unconstitutional. The administration is not prepared to do this. They just want the authority to reinterpret amendments. And you see them do the same thing for multiple amendments in the Constitution. The First Amendment, they are curtailing free speech by arresting international students. The Fifth Amendment, they are denying due process. They've disappeared over 200 people to a foreign prison. And now the 14th Amendment. And if the Supreme Court grants this relief, they will be emboldened. And I imagine we see executive orders on each of those fundamental rights, which is why every American cannot dismiss this as an immigration case. This is a constitutional, really test for the Supreme Court. And I hope that they do the right thing here.